Hi, second graders. We're back with our Tuesday video, and we're talking about the story that we read yesterday called Soccer Friends. What a great story.
It was. Kelly and Selena, as you see our character names here, both really good soccer players, but Kelly was the OG, the original soccer player on the team. She was really good. She had, reputation of being the fastest person on the team, and she didn't like it when somebody who was faster than her came aboard.
Yeah, she started to get a little bit of jealousy when Selena came onto the team and ended up being faster than her.
Yeah.
And they learned a pretty valuable lesson by the end of the story.
Yeah.
So today we're talking about point of view. We have mentioned this already, but point of view is what a character thinks or believes or how they feel about something in the story. And oftentimes we can figure out the point of view of a character in the story based on some clues that the author gives us. The clues that we're going to be using today are some quotes or some things that the girls in the story say that will lead us to what we think they're thinking about at that time or what they're feeling in their heart. So we're going to start with Kelly. Now, although her opinion has changed throughout the story, I remember at the beginning she says something to her mom. She says, "It stinks to get beaten," meaning she doesn't like when someone else is faster than her on the team. So I'm going to use that quote as our clue today, and I want you to write it down too. And I'm going to use quotation marks because I'm stealing it from the story, the actual words from the story. And she writes, "It stinks to get beaten." She did not like losing that race. Now, when Kelly says those words out loud, it makes me think, wow, she does not like to lose. She really values winning. She thinks that winning is really, really important to her. So at this point in the story, Kelly's point of view is that winning is important. I'm going to write that down. Winning is important. I will have you notice that all of my words fit in the box.
That is
today.
impressive. Good job. Thank you. So I am going to take on the character of Selena and try to work with you guys at finding a clue as to what her feelings and her point of view are, because that's the whole thing we want you guys to understand about point of view. Everybody's point of view can be different. One character might feel one way while the other character feels a completely different way. And those points of view help you understand a character and help you figure out, maybe how they grow throughout the story, how they change, and if they were influenced by somebody else. So I don't remember, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't remember at any point in the story hearing Selena say anything similar to what Kelly said.
No.
I didn't get the impression that she felt like being the fastest was the most important, or she was bragging, or she put anybody else down.
No.
She seemed just like she's fast, it's obvious, she's funny, people like her, and that doesn't make her a bad person.
No.
So one of the quotes that stuck out to me, and it did come later on in the story, kind of after Kelly's point of view also changed, but she complimented Kelly. They played a game together. They realized that Selena did a great job at protecting the goal and not letting any balls get kicked into the goal, while Kelly was great at scoring for the same team, for her team. So they worked well together and they ended up winning and realizing that having two people on the same team is a benefit. It's not something that Kelly needs to worry about. And Selena said, the clue that I saw was that she said that Kelly was really great. She said, "You were really great today." And so that's the clue we want you guys to write down. Remember, like Miss Marquardt said, we're using quotations because we're pulling this right word for word out of the book. So we want to give credit to the person who said it. So she said, "You were really great today." And she was talking to Kelly when she said that. And I'm not going to fill in this last one, but I want to talk about it, so make sure you're listening, okay? When she complimented Kelly on her skills and how awesome she did, what do you think that shows us about Selena's point of view? Does that tell us that she was jealous of Kelly, that she wished that she was as good of a kicker as Kelly?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
No.
What is something that you think that could have showed us about?
Well, she's giving a compliment. I think she's really trying to say, Kelly, like, you're a valuable part of this team, and I really like working with you.
Oh.
You know, this idea of cooperation, I think it was one of the words that we saw in our story. Cooperating and being able to work together, our essential question, is really important.
Yeah, it's good
So-
to maintain a friendship to be able to work together.
Yeah.
And that probably is Selena's point of view, that working together is important to her. Winning isn't necessarily the most important thing. That's just like a byproduct. That happens if you work together.
Yeah.
Then that's just another added benefit to it. So working together, yeah,
Could probably put that
something like that in that
that
empty box
box.
there. All right, so we're going to be doing a very similar, exactly the same.
It's
We're
going
just
to be the same.
a different story tomorrow with different characters from your Big Blue Book, but it's going to be the same chart using point of view and looking for clues that tell us about tomorrow's characters' points of view in the new story. See you then.